What's up, everyone? Super Nerd Daniel coming at you with something a little bit different today, and by different, I don't mean different in the cool way, like with Pokemon Type Wild, you know, that game I played some days ago that was basically Street Fighter with Pokemon characters, but I mean different in a weird way, and different in such a way that you have to wonder how multiple people did not get sued for coming up with it. You see, this is one of those bootleg Pokemon games that try to cash in on Pokemon's immense popularity, and as you can tell from that totally legitimate copyright marker, you know, the Copyright 2000 that says that this is a legit game and definitely, no, not like some sort of bootleg ripoff or something that could totally get us sued out of our assholes or anything. This game came out around 2000. Another really weird thing about when you open the game is that it doesn't start with any sort of company logos or the names of people involved or anything like that, like the publishers or the developers or any of those sort of people. All it gives you is just this string of screenshots of like the Japanese Pokédex entries from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, so that just makes me think that this game was made to try and cash in the popularity of Gold and Silver when those games came out in Japan.
Okay team, it's the year 2000. It's the first holiday season of a brand new millennium. Now we need something new, groundbreaking, and original that's gonna blow these kids' minds and take our game studio to the next level. Johnson, what do you got?
I guess I could do a ROM hack of a Sonic game and put Pikachu in it?
Fucking shit, that is genius, Johnson. You are some kind of gaming development whiz kid. Okay, have that on my desk by 3 p.m. today.
Wait, you want the entire game?
3 p.m. Johnson!
Round 1 starts. Thanks for telling me, Gold. Alright, clearly, you gotta jump on this enemy, I assume. But, what? What the fuck? One hit kill. Alright, let's try again. Maybe it was a glitch. Nope. Clearly what I need to do is come at it from behind. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this enemy unkillable? Is it unkillable? What? Wait a minute.
Just hang on 1 second. I think my calculator might be on the fritz here because, you know, this shit doesn't add up.
Why the fuck would you make your first enemy on your first level in your bootleg platformer game unkillable? Who does that? No, who does that, guys? I want to know. I want a legitimate answer. Who does that, guys? Who does that? Who fucking does that? Aside from the fact that it clearly has the Sonic run cycle, I've also noticed that the game has a particularly hard time in stopping your momentum. Like, I had actually stopped hitting the right D-pad button about half a second before Pikachu actually stopped running, and that's why I ran into those spikes. There was a very clear input delay. Like, here, I'm gonna hit the button, and you're gonna see how long it takes me to jump. It's like a quarter-second delay at least. There's definitely a delay from the point where you stop holding the button to when you actually stop running if you get up to full speed, and you know, I thought that was just the momentum, but no, even if you're just walking, when you let go of the button, even when you're just walking, there's still a delay between when you let go of the button and when you stop moving. It's like every movement in this game is on an ice level. This entire game is secretly coated in ice. They just forgot to program the fucking ice sprites in. Okay, as I've discovered, you have to collect Pokeballs, which apparently give you health in this game. Again, not much unlike Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. And look at this jumping animation. That is clearly the Sonic jump animation. What is happening here? It's like someone wanted to make a bootleg Pokemon game, but they didn't want to put in the effort to also rip off Pokemon's gameplay style, so they thought to themselves, okay, what's another franchise we could rip off and just stick onto the Pokemon aesthetic? I know, Sonic the fucking Hedgehog!
I'll tell you one thing positive about this game though, it does feature all of the Pokemon that you remember from your childhood, like real cornerstones of the franchise, like Pikachu, Spike Snail, Green Crawdad, Shrimp Thing, you know, Pokemon without which the brand would just completely fall apart.
I think I've been focusing a little bit too much on the jumping aspect. Are there any other powers that clearly not Pikachu has? Wait, let me see. What if I... You know what? Just as a thought, let me see if I hold down and then hold the jump. He literally has the goddamn spin dash. That's not even subtle. That is the fucking spin dash animation. Look at this. That's the fucking spin dash, you guys. But did I just glitch through the floor? I honestly cannot believe that this game even exists. I mean, who the fuck thought in their right mind that taking Pikachu and putting him in a platformer with all the fucking powers of Sonic the Hedgehog was a good idea? Who thought that combining Pikachu and Sonic would ever turn out any way but bad? Who would do this? Who would ever have such an idea? Wait, no, it can't be. Sonic and Pikachu. Pikachu and Sonic. Sonic and Pikachu together as one being with a random grab bag of powers and abilities from both. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Nope, we are not even thinking about that. Nope, I don't want to get into that whole thing. It's just a can of worms I don't want to open. I don't want to give myself nightmares. Nope, we're gonna go fast, way away from that train of thought right now. If you go up and down the D-pad, he has different animations. Up is to look up, although it does nothing. It doesn't move the camera like you think it would. And down, I guess it's supposed to be ducking, as if he's avoiding enemy attacks. But it honestly doesn't look like that the way the sprite is drawn. It just looks like he's hunched over in a ball of, like, pain and agony and misery. As if just being in this game is driving him to the end of his rope and he just wants to end it all. They should have renamed this game Pokemon Adventure End My Suffering. Oh shit, I got knocked down. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Now I'm surrounded by the unkillable snails! So you fall down those platforms one time and you get punished by being surrounded by these unkillable enemies, and now I'm trapped. Oh god damn it. Okay, I gotta find some way out of here. I gotta find a way to get back to where I was before and make my way back up. There's just spikes over here! There's just spikes, there's no way to... And there's just the snails everywhere, and... Oh my god, you know, fuck this. Fuck this game. Fuck this game right in its stupid fucking ass. I am... no, I'm done. I'm done with this. It is the biggest piece of shit since Garbodor. This game is so bad, you guys. I mean, it is so fucking bad. Between the laggy and borderline unresponsive controls, the fact that everything feels like it's on ice, and the fact that most of the enemies in the level, like 80% of the level enemies, on your first level, including the very first enemy you encounter, are unkillable. This game is just a piece of shit. Like, you cannot even say that the people who developed this game knew what they were doing. I don't even want to use the word developed. It's like they took a shit on code and then they put it into a game cartridge that you can put into your Game Boy Color and expected people to like it. This is an example of a game that was just made with the intention of cashing in on the popularity of something far more popular than itself. This is not made to be fun, or to be a functioning game, or to leave a long-lasting impression. No, this was just a game to cash in on the popularity of Pokemon Gold and Silver, while somehow also implementing fucking Sonic into it. And the worst part is that, if you think about it, this isn't even really a Pokemon game. I mean, aside from the Pokemon logo on the title screen, the opening sequence with all the Japanese Pokédex entries, which have nothing to do with the game, by the way, and the fact that Pikachu is in it, sort of. If somebody punched you in both your eyes first and then showed you a picture of Pikachu and told you to identify it, this isn't even really a terrible Pokemon bootleg game. This is more like a terrible Sonic bootleg game with a Pokemon aesthetic slapped on it. Very badly. And thus, I guess I'm gonna have to grade it more on a Sonic the Hedgehog scale as opposed to a Pokemon scale, so I'm gonna give it 1 way past cool out of 5. The 1 being, of course, that for all of its flaws, and I do mean all of its fucking flaws, it at the very least will function sometimes, and you can actually progress, and if you put inputs into the controller, they may actually do something, which makes it slightly better than Sonic 2006.
Well, I've just been informed by our attorney that we can't release this game. Yeah, apparently both Nintendo and Sega would have a collective hissy fit if we use their intellectual properties in our game. I mean, what kind of crazy world are we living in where we can't just take someone's copyrighted material and use it for our own profit? And think about poor Johnson over here. Johnson has got to feel fucking screwed, man. Don't you feel screwed, Johnson? I mean, you worked for 2 whole hours on that game. 2 hours! That's 2 hours you're never gonna get back, man. That's time you could have been spending, fucking, I don't know, jerking off. You could have been jerking off for those 2 hours, and now you're never gonna get that time back. You're not gonna get those jerk-off hours back, Johnson. You probably feel like a jerk-off now, but you're not gonna get to jerk off for those 2 hours you lost. Just lost jerk-off time. That's all this was. Just lost jerk-off time. It's like they jerked off in our faces. Jerking off. Masturbation jokes.
Alright guys, let's gonna wrap it up for this video, and seriously, this game was a real piece of shit, but if you want to play it for yourself and experience it with your own eyes, and God knows why you would want to do that, for the love of God, have higher standards, please love yourself, but if you want to play it for yourself, I'll leave the link in the description below. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you'll join me in whatever I do on this channel next. But until then, take care everyone, and I'll see you later. Super Nerd Daniel, out!